Setting up my system. Yeah, yeah. I'm setting up my system. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 Let's get my stuff going right here. All right. Wonderful. Yep. Hi, good evening. This is Cecilia, aka ForRealCeil, what 90 Days Can Do in the MLS Bitcoin Club. I'm here to give you this presentation about the club that I'm a member of, and I am a proud member of the MLS family. I've been involved in the MLS Bitcoin Club since March of 2017, and I have to tell you, it'll be approaching a year in about another 5 more months. And I've grown leaps and bounds with this program. I can say that is one of the best things that I've ever decided to do. I'm very happy to be a member, and I want to share this with people. If you're having trouble, if you're struggling to make ends meet, if you have not gotten that oomph, that drive that gives you the lift and helps to elevate you to another set of standards that makes you want to thrive and do better, then this club is something that you really need to check out and something that you need to look into because it will change your outcomes. It will make you into a more responsible person, a more vibrant person, a person with more goals, and it will drive you to excel and be that person that is inside of you, just waiting to be born, if that makes any sense. So if your home economy is not growing, there's no one to blame but you. New ideas can pay your mortgage this week. They can pay your car note this week. They can pay those medical bills this week. They can help you meet ends and just make your life a lot more simple. If you want a vacation, if you want more time off of work to spend with loved ones or family, or to do things that you like doing, like traveling or going to museums or going to art galleries or going to the movie or theater, and you don't have that extra economy going for you, well, here lies the answer to your economy. There are 3 steps to wealth: cash flow, a sound system, and execution. In MLS, we are taught how to generate cash flow. We have a system that makes our cash work for us and not us work for cash. And we are trained to execute and act on these things to make cash flow work for us. In MLS, we have an instant payment system. This is something unlike anything I've ever seen on any other platform. It's exciting. So, what is the MLS Bitcoin instant payment system? Well, instant payment system is just that. It's the design, set up, predetermined amount of Bitcoin that is transferred peer to peer. When you invite a member to join MLS, they join with Bitcoin. That Bitcoin is then transferred electronically directly to your wallet, and you are paid instantly when members join MLS. So you get a donation of Bitcoin by a new member enrolling to the club. It goes directly to your wallet. It doesn't go to the back office. It doesn't stay in our founder's wallet. It doesn't stay on the platform so somebody can hack the system and take your funds. No, it goes directly to your assigned wallet. Now, your wallet ID could be in a Nano. It could be in a Ledger. It could be in a Trezor. It could be on a platform like Coinbase or blockchain, which I don't advise, but some people's wallets are addressed to there. As a matter of fact, I'm going to change my wallet to my Trezor wallet ID instead of my Coinbase wallet because why leave it on a warm wallet where it could be infiltrated? You'll learn about stuff like that inside of MLS. So, our founder and visionary, Mr. Gary Perkinson. Oh my God, this guy, this gentleman, this kind person who has thought so much of putting this platform together to elevate the lives of people and their families by generating a safe way a safe system for members to accumulate Bitcoin for free while growing financial knowledge and elevating their lifestyle, not only for them, but for their next generation and the generations to come. Mr. Gary Perkinson is a native of Newark, New Jersey. He grew up in the projects. He had a very rough started life. He went into the military. He served 20 years. He's a sergeant and a computer engineer. He helped to design and he created this system, that flawless MLS Bitcoin Club system that generates millionaires. He's also a master trader. Mr. Gary Perkinson's nickname is Wall Street. That's right, Wall Street. Enough said. Don't sleep. This man is really, really functional. And it's rare that you find a CEO and founder that is in the forefront of a club. You know, a lot of people are in the back burners. That you only hear of them. You only see pictures. You only see their name in print, and you don't hear their voice. You never see them in real life. Not our founder, not Mr. Perkinson. He is on Facebook with his team. He is on weekly calls, sometimes multiple times during the week with all the members of MLS. He is reachable by phone. He is reachable by messenger. He is reachable by the back office of our club. If you have a question about trading, or you have a question about financing, or you have a question about your business, or a question about the functionality of the system, or anything that you're trying to do, he's willing to give you a good, responsive answer and give you great advice. And he shares his knowledge in this club. It is really an amazing platform, and you got to see it for yourself. So we are the biggest kept secret on the internet today, and we have a referral model of 2 by 2 does not equal 4, and I'll explain that a little further as we go into this presentation. But in MLS, it's no monthly fees, it's no selling, none of that. You don't have to do any of that in MLS. You have 4 of the biggest, wealthiest people that you could think of right here. Warren Buffett's not up there, but he's very wealthy too, but he's in the big one. You have Bill Gates. You have Floyd Mayweather. You have Mr. Sir Richard Branson. And you have Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. All millionaires and billionaires. And they all have one thing in common: Bitcoin. And that's what we have in common with them. So I would like for you to see this. This is amazing stuff, right? I'm trying to yeah, this is nice. So inside the MLS Bitcoin Club, we have a free 7-day tour. Anybody interested in seeing what's going on inside the MLS has the opportunity. You can sign up to take a free 7-day tour and look in our back office and get a sneak preview at all of the different levels, what we offer. And while you're on the free 7-day tours, learn something valuable that will make you, or should make you, want to be part of this club. In the free 7-day tour, you're going to get a brief overview of the comp plan, the new members orientation, and a snapshot of each one of the levels and what we have inside of those levels. Now, once you're inside the levels, it's a whole different ball game. Totally different than what you're seeing, because what you're seeing again is just a snapshot. But when you're in that level, once you are a member and you open those videos and you see how all of the details are laid out for you, and just making everything so simple and everything so easy to understand, you are able to perform tasks, to open your own business, to start funding yourself, to improve your credit score, to raise and excel in almost any one of these facets here with very little effort. And then to go over it and be able to reach out to the CEO, the one who put all this great information in here, and get a response if you have a question. That's powerful. So we have a calendar in the back office, and this calendar just displays all our calls, our meeting schedules, and events that are coming up. We have an MLS comp plan. That's a great thing. And we have a lot of incentives that are going on now inside of the club. So it's great. New members orientation for those who join the club. And once you join MLS, you can start at the starter level, or you can start at the fast track or the best track. And those things will be explained later on in the video. But we go through all of these. There are 9 levels of, of education and tutoring. One starter level, which will give you an intro to crypto 101 and 102. It'll tell you about Bitcoin. It'll tell you about ICOs. It'll tell you about wallets, cold wallets, warm wallets, hot wallets, storage, how to acquire, how to keep safe, and how to grow your cryptocurrency. Also, level 1, we talk about credit building and show you how to improve your credit score and show you step by step ways and tactics to elevate your level so you can get an excellent rating and move on to opening your own business and then funding that business with EINs. So you're getting an intro to LLCs, business credit, solo 401ks, A-locks, intros to trading, funding the Forex market, offshore accounts. And level 9, which is 9 is shown here, is venture capitalist. You become a crown ambassador. Once you reach level 9, you have accrued 74.52 Bitcoins. That's over $500,000 peer to peer, out of pocket one time. Your out of pocket cost in MLS right now to start on the starter level and level 1 would be $416. That's with purchase of a membership and funding your way onto the fast track. With a $416 investment in your life, you can wind up owning over $500,000 in Bitcoin in 6 or 7 months. You could own it in a year. Either way, $500,000 in a year, and you can do it more than once. You could do it multiple times. So this is an amazing opportunity. And also we have a personal development in the back office where we watch videos and read books and listen to great speakers, inspirational speakers, financial literacy experts. And we also always have a choice to build our wealth slow or fast in MLS. Building wealth within 5 simple steps inside of the club. We'll talk about and teach everyone in MLS. Create the cash flow, Crypto 101, how to improve your personal credit, how to get your credit score up, how to start your own business, your own LLC, your own corporation, how to get your EIN number, how to finance that business, how to obtain business credit, and how to access a financial advisor, building your own solo 401k, building an infinite banking system, taking the banks out of the picture, keeping all of this extra interest and putting it back into your own wallet. You know, owning a house is a beautiful thing, but it's even better when you could pay off your mortgage in 3 to 5 years, maybe 5 to 7 years, opposed to 15 years, 20 years, 30 years. When you look at it like this house may have cost $200,000, but by the time you pay a mortgage in 20 or 30 years, you done paid this house twice. You'll be paying forever, or what seems like forever, and the same cost of your home is being paid to the bank, who's using your money to make money because your money is working for them instead of your money working for you. This is what we need to learn about. And MLS teaches you to get on the other side of money. It's that simple. MLS Bitcoin Club has 10 Bitcoin centers. Show you one cycle through all of the levels of MLS. Some people call them communities. Some people call them levels. I call them communities. When you cycle, you have accrued 74.52 Bitcoins. That is over $500,000. Coming in, you can start fast or slow. Some people don't have a lot of money, and I get that. Starter level in MLS Bitcoin Club is roughly $110. That plus a $49 payment. So you talking about starting your life off on the right foot for under $200. You can do that, but it's always better to start as the fast track, and I'll explain it to you later with level one and the starter. So once you get your donations of Bitcoin from people that you invite, you won't have to pay your way up to level one. You'll have enough money here to go into level two easily because you're accruing zero point 0.12 Bitcoin when you leave level one, and you're accruing 0.048 Bitcoin when you leave starter level. So only a portion of this is going into level two, and all of the rest of that is going into your pocket. Not only when you move up to level two, where you'll be earning 0.30 Bitcoin, that's roughly 400 and some dollars. It might be higher than that. I would like to check it out, so I'm going to look at that. Let's see. 0.30 Bitcoin. Let's see what it is. That's higher than that. $1,950. So excuse me for sleeping. When you exit level two, almost $2,000 will be in your pocket, and you only use a portion of that to go up to level three. But this is an interesting thing about these levels one, two, and three. And we have a wealth formula, and it's designed to get you one Bitcoin within 30 to 60 days. 30 is the preference, but our Bitcoin strategy goes like this: L3 and 30 equals 1. And if you add the numbers of Bitcoin on the top of these levels, they all equal out to one Bitcoin. Many people go through that in 30 days. Some people take a little longer. Some people do it multiple times, and they accrue Bitcoin very fast by going through this club. So we have here the starter level, level one, level two, level three. When you hit level three, you're a team leader. You become responsible for bringing your team up and making sure that they find their two people and encouraging them to keep on the trainings and come on the webinar so they can learn things. And when you graduate to level four, you become a ruby, and go to level five, you're emerald. Level five is sweet spot in MLS because why? Every time somebody hits your beeline, you are paid one full Bitcoin. So that's $6,500 every time somebody hits. So you're gonna get that three times, and then the fourth time it's gonna go start you at this level all again. While you move on to level six, you're a diamond. Level seven, a double diamond. Another sweet spot. You're hitting three Bitcoins every single time somebody hits your beeline. $24,000. Oh my God. We're looking at level 8, triple diamond. And then level 9 here, crown ambassador. Every single time somebody hits your beeline, you're paid 12 Bitcoin. 12 Bitcoin every single time somebody hits your line B. We're not talking point of a Bitcoin. We're not talking third of a Bitcoin. We're talking 12 Bitcoin every single time somebody hits your beeline. $77,994. That is crazy money. And just imagine when Bitcoin goes up, how much money that will be. It's sick, absolutely sick. This is somebody's back office. This could be you. This could be anybody. Actually, this was a real person's back office, and they had a really good day. They had a good few days in a row. Here you'll see this person. They were on fire. They came into the club on the 28th of June. On the 29th, on the 28th, they got their first person. On the 29th, they had the second person. On the 30th, they had another person. On the first, they had another person join. These are level one payments. Well, yeah, level one payments, right? Yep. L1 payments to their wallet, directly to their wallet. So these people were getting paid here $260. One, two, three, four times two, four, six, eight. You're talking about $1,000 in a couple of days. And then the next stage, they did it again. They got a higher payment. Here is 0.10 Bitcoin. Wow. These people were rocking 7.5, 7.6, 7.9. Do you see that they got paid multiple times in one day? On the 9th of July, one, two, three, four. Four payments in one day of different amounts. Why different amounts? Because when they have moved up to level 2, they were still receiving payments from level 1. Why? Because when you cycle out of one level, you're still on that previous level, and that's where the residual income comes in, and you get paid over and over and over again throughout this system. It's an automated direct payment system that works. And people say, well, what do you do with all that Bitcoin? You're getting Bitcoin, but what can you do with it? It's digital money. It is currency. Just think of it as credit, but it's real money, physical, tangible money that you can use and spend. How do you spend it? You have to apply for a BitPay Visa or a Shift card. I have both. You get a Visa. It's a debit card. It's acceptable wherever Visa is accepted worldwide. You can shop in a grocery store. You can shop at an auto car dealership. You can shop at clothes stores. You could go to an ATM and pull out money. You load your card with Bitcoin. You go and you spend it, and it converts and does the calculations and converts Bitcoin to cash. So if you need extra money, you could withdraw up to $3,000 a day from any ATM that accepts Visa, or you can go shopping. You can go shopping at any store. You could get food. You could go get groceries. You could buy clothes. You can buy furniture. Anywhere that Visa is accepted, you can spend it. You can also buy bullion, precious gems, precious metals with Bitcoin. Do you know that Bitcoin is now 6 times the value of gold? Amazing thing. So, the fast track is explained here. People who join both the starter level and level 1 are on what's called the fast track. And the reason the fast track is here is because when you get paid on your line B, you're being paid both the starter level and level 1 payment at one time. So it eliminates your need to level up to level 1 because you're already there. So all of the money from the starter level is yours to pocket. Only one payment out of the level 1 is used to elevate you to level 2. And then your other funds is going right into your pocket on your BitPay Visa, at the store, at the mall, or put in your treasure to save until Bitcoin is well over $20,000 again. So here you are, you join the club, and this is where the 2x2 is not 4 method comes into play. I'm coming in here. I bring my daughter Jocelyn. I bring her husband Derek. Okay? Jocelyn brings in Jessica. When she brings Jessica, I get a payment right here. So I'm getting both 0.16 of a Bitcoin and zero point 0.4 of a Bitcoin. Let's see what that is. Well, I'm going to do some math right now. Gonna give you an equation. I should have did it before I started, but it's okay. 0.16 0.04. Yep. Roughly $420. So $420. Somebody hit my beeline. I get $420 in Bitcoin. Boom, right to my wallet. Next person comes in. Jocelyn brings another person. I get another direct payment right to my wallet. Derek finds somebody, his friend, he invites me. I get another payment right to my wallet. Bitcoin, another $415. I had $1,200 right in my wallet. I already got my money back when Jocelyn brought her first person in. All of this is my money to do with whatever I want. So I'm looking at roughly $900 here. And then boom, what happens? Derek gets his second person. The Bitcoin does not go to my wallet, but it starts me at the top of a whole new community, the same community. So whenever their people bring people and we bring more people, we can start the cycle all over again, and each one of us will keep getting paid. That is the retroactive payment. That is the residual income that is offered through this platform. So the first 10 to 30 days is the goal to elevate to L3. And again, L3 and 30 equals 1. And they'll tell you why, because it generates that cash flow, gives you the ability to have a whole Bitcoin in a short amount of time. And not only one Bitcoin, you can get multiple Bitcoins within this time period. It's so great. It's amazing how quick it accumulates. So if you join starter and level 1, you bring your people, and you get, all you need is 4 people under you to bring you up to the next level. So you graduate into level 2. You bring 2 people in, your 2 people bring 2 people, their 2 people bring 2 people. All this time you're coaching, you're talking, you're sharing, you're nurturing, you're bringing people. If your people don't find people, you find more people, and you all grow as a team and move up. All right. So here we are, we're moving through the cycles. Level 1, level 2, level 3, all together. These numbers, these payout numbers at the top equal 1 Bitcoin. 1 Bitcoin at the time of this video on August 13th was $6,300. Do you see what I'm saying? On August 13th, 1 Bitcoin was $6,300. It's September 14th, a month later, and Bitcoin is $2,000 or $200 more. It can go up, it could go higher and higher and higher, and these numbers can be multiplied. So don't just think that you're going to go to level 3, get 1 Bitcoin, and only get paid $6,300. That $6,300 might be $10,000. That $6,300 might be $1,500. You don't know at the time, because Bitcoin is going up. I'm not saying $1,500. I'm sorry. It could be $50,000. It doesn't have to stay this low. It's going up. Bitcoin is gonna go up. It's anticipated, and it's been predicted that it's gonna exceed $60,000. That's amazing. So this 10 times over. All right. And if you cycle this 3 times, you're looking at $19,000. Some people don't make $19,000 a year. So, warning, you have teammates, and if you're not trying to elevate and move forward, they can pass you. They can go up and be above you in a level, and then you start being their beeline. So, this is you. You want people who are in the green. You don't want the people who are not ready. Don't be this person, because you'll stay stagnant, you won't move forward, and you'll have people that are passing you. You want to set yourself up. Think far, think ahead, think 6 to 7 people on your team, not only 4. Always plan ahead. Always try to bring more people and invite people, because what you're doing is enriching people's lives. You're giving them an opportunity to generate cash flow. You're giving them the excellent opportunity of learning this financial literacy and growing and becoming their own bosses and having great lives and enriching the lives of their family. So build fast, go hard. Let this be you. Let this be your friend. Let this be your family. Let this be your loved one. Let these people be the people who you're trying to help. If they don't come with you, what? It's ride or die. We're moving forward. So, with that, I'm going to ask you to consider looking into yourself and thinking about your future, thinking about the opportunity that lies ahead of you. You can join MLS, you can grow, you can bloom, and you could flourish. And when you shed your leaves, all of those leaves will be like gold dust sprinkled out to enrich and bring your people around you joy and make them happy and make them wealthy, and not leave the, I don't want to say curse of debt, but in a way, like, that is a curse. You don't want that. You want to leave them a legacy. You want to bring your children up and your children's children up to expect to be living a certain standard of life and have things, and learn how to be businesswomen and businessmen, and just to have great lives and know that anything is possible. So with MLS, this is what we're learning. This is what we're teaching. This is what we're sharing. So join us today. Have a great evening, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your night, And thank you for watching. Have a great day. Cecilia, aka ForRealCeil. Get back to the person who invited you on this call. Good night, everybody.